Alright beauties, my brows are already done with my NYX Thick It Stick It and my Milani Weekend Brow Pen. I also went with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion. I am going in with one of my all-time favorite palettes, the Skin Palette from Empress Me. I'm starting off with the shade Oyster, and I'm going to lightly buff this into the crease. I just want it to be very soft and very diffused and just give me a little bit of a transition shade. Next up, I'm going in with the shade Warm Silk, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing, except I'm going to bring it down a little bit further this time. And as you can see, I'm kind of pulling it out, not necessarily winging it, but just kind of pulling it out just a little bit. I love these two colors together. These mattes blend like an absolute dream. Next up, I'm going to grab Ultra Fair, and I'm going to use this on my brow bone just to give myself a little bit of a brow bone highlight, and then of course make sure that I have a beautiful gradient between all of my shades. Next up, I'm going to go in with the shade Blush Beige, also one of my favorite colors in the palette. I'm going to put this in the outer corners, again just slightly winging it out just a little bit. I'm putting this in the outer corners just to give it a little bit more depth, a little bit of dimension, and I'm going to pull this in about a third of the way through the lid. Next up, I'm taking Shell Pink, another favorite, as you can tell. I'm gonna put this all over the lid. I always start with just my finger. I press it into place, and then I will go in with a smaller detail brush just to define it a little bit more and round it out some. Here's our finished eye look, very soft, romantic, natural. I went in with my Kosas foundation. I'm now gonna use the palette. I'm gonna go into Apple Crisp very lightly on an open brush, and I'm going to use this as my bronzer. I think it's absolutely stunning. Next up, we're going to go in with the shade Flair. Also love this shade so much. We're going to use this as our blush, and again, because these are highly pigmented, because they are shadows, less is more. I love how multi-use this palette is. I'm literally obsessed with it. Literally one of my holy grail palettes. We're going back in with Ultra Fair. I'm going in with a small definer brush, and we're going to do the inner corner highlight. Holy crap, pigment. We're going to do the inner corner highlight with this shade. I am obsessed with this shade. We're going back into Shell Pink, and this is going to be my highlight shade. This is stunning. It reminds me of a Benefit cookie, and if you've ever tried that, then you know how beautiful it is. It's beautiful, and it's soft, and it's pink, but it's not super icy. It looks amazing on the skin. I love this as a highlighter. I am going to finish up with the shade Blush Beige. I'm going to use this to define the lower lash line and connect the lower lash line with the actual eye look. Again, slightly winging it out. I'm going to finish off the look with the Maybelline Sky High Mascara in Cosmic Black. I'm going in with my Gourmande Girls, sorry that's upside down, lipstick in the shade Nicki's Nude. I am obsessed. I think this look is so beautiful. It is so soft and just pretty and feminine and romantic. What do y'all think? I love you beauties. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and be your own best beautiful. Bye beauties.